Hey everyone, this is GM with another product. This is Srhythm's active noise cancelling Bluetooth headphones. They have 40mm large aperture drivers, active noise cancelling function, vector flow technology, which means it has vent holes to equalize pressure and exhaust gas. It has 12 to 16 hour playtime, which will vary based on whether you're using Bluetooth or aux, volume level, and as well as other factors. The headphones are foldable and have a range of 33 feet or 10 meters, which is pretty standard nowadays. And it's sweat resistant and takes about 1 to 2 hours to fully charge from zero. Alright, so here we have the headphones, which as you can see are foldable. I'll just go ahead and fold them a bit for you so you can see. The aux cord, of course. Charging cable, which is micro USB to USB. And then this is a 2-pin airplane adapter, which I'll go over in a bit. Instructions, which are in English, pretty short instructions, very easy to follow though. And then of course the carrying case, which is also very nice to have. And it's not too thick either, which is very nice, very easy to travel with. Alright, so to start, I'd like to say these headphones are perfect for flights. That's because it comes with the 2-pin airplane adapter, which is what they use on airplanes, so it's good that you can actually use your headphones on the in-flight movies, since you can't otherwise use your headphones. I don't know if you've ever noticed when you go flying, they give you like special headphones that you can specifically use. Well then, this solves that. You just put your aux cord into here and then into here, plug it in, and then you can listen to the in-flight movie or TV show or whatever with these headphones. So yeah, and then also the active noise cancellation, which is abbreviated ANC. It has its own little button. Won't be able to see it too well, but it's pretty obvious. It says ANC on it. It'll cut out really annoying sounds like the air going through the plane, so this cuts it out completely. So how the active noise cancellation works is that there are several built-in microphone units in each earpiece surrounding it. You can't actually see them, but these, by the way, these earpieces are not for phone calling. They're to pick up surrounding noises from the 50 to 1000 hertz range. Then the built-in circuit's real-time operation runs to control the speakers emitting a sound wave that emits the same amplitude due to the opposite phase of noise, so the noise cuts down pretty much. And so pretty much if you've taken physics, it's sending out a wave that is out of phase to the surrounding sound wave, therefore canceling each other out. It's pretty neat technology. It's very simple, actually. I don't really know how to explain it that well without being kind of technical. But so the headphones are foldable, as I mentioned before. How it works is it just folds in like that. And you can see it's very compact. And then it's also very thin. So it's very easy to carry on a plane, as I mentioned. Let me go ahead and take this out. And it is very well padded. As you can probably see, it's very thick padding. So it's very comfortable. I've gone, I think, about 10 hours straight wearing them. And my ears don't get tired or anything. My head doesn't get tired. They're very light, so it's very hard to tell that they're even on. And then, of course, you can adjust for your head size. So in case you didn't know, if the battery does die while using Bluetooth, you can still use it with the aux cord, no problem. The active noise cancellation also works with aux cord, so that's also nice to know. It's not just a Bluetooth function. And I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. I've already paired it with my phone. But you can see there's a little purple light, now blue flashing light for when it's pairing, and now it should be paired. So I'm going to do it without music playing, but if you had music playing, right, and you don't know if the anti-noise cancelling is actually on, well, what you do is you press the ANC button, and when it's a green light, usually it's kind of hard to tell, but it's actually switching between green and blue, but it's always staying a solid color pretty much as it's switching back and forth, and that'll tell you that it's on. And if you have it on, you'll also hear it. It kind of sounds like it just got muffled all of a sudden, and that's because it's trying to cancel out some of the background noise. Press it again and it starts flashing blue every so often, meaning that it is not on the anti-noise cancelling anymore. And as I mentioned, so the anti-noise cancelling also works if you're talking to someone on the phone. So if you're using your headphones, the mic's like down here. It's can't really see, there's a dot. There's the aux cord port and the charging port. But if you're on the phone with someone and there's like, you're walking past, like, there's cars driving past you and you're walking on the sidewalk, the anti-noise canceling should cancel out some of that sound as well while you're talking to them, but it also cancels out for that person, so they won't hear it, or won't hear as much of it. So it works kind of on a both ways. And again, it's only from the 50 to 1,000 hertz range, so that means not everything's going to be canceled out. It's more of the lower sounds that are kind of in the background, such as the air conditioning, or maybe even like the TV if you have it kind of low. But yeah. Also, the volume controls on the headphones may be different from those on phones based on the phone you have. So if you have the volume maxed on your phone and it isn't that loud, try putting it up from your headphones. And you do that just by pressing the, this arrow button, and you just tap it to change the volume. You hold it to change the song. Same for this. This is the pause, answer button, all that stuff. Turn on by holding it. But yeah, so make sure that you change the volume from here as well if it seems like it isn't that loud, because these headphones are really loud. Okay, so I know that was a mouthful. So now you might want to know how well the anti-noise canceling actually works. So I maxed out the volume on my headphones and halved it on my phone. Then I kept switching between ANC on and off. When the ANC is on, I cannot even hear myself really, other than, the general amount that you hear even if you completely block your ears with like earplugs. You can still kind of hear yourself a bit. That's about all I was able to hear. I also couldn't hear my TV at when I had at a pretty decent level, you'd keep it at your house. But if you turn off the ANC, I was able to hear my voice a little bit better, but still couldn't hear the TVs as much. So it doesn't really, it does really well in both situations. Now, if I raise the volume to the general volume, I listen to music. So that would have been about full on here and maybe about 3/4 on my phone, maybe a little bit less than 3/4. I was not able to hear anything around me. That's with the ANC on. I could not hear anything around me. I maxed out the volume on my TV, and I have like this nice surround sound system that gets super loud, but yeah, you cannot hear anything with these on. At least I wasn't able to. That's again with it maxed on here and about 3/4 on my phone, maybe a little bit less than 3/4. So think about it. If you actually had it maxed out on both, first off, you might go deaf, because that sounds like it would be pretty loud. But yeah, if you're like, let's say if you're in a crowded area like the subway and you had these on, you probably wouldn't hear all the noises around you, which is kind of nice, good if you're like going to the library or something to study and you don't want to hear everybody like, talking in the library, even though they shouldn't be talking in the library. But yeah, so it'd be good for studying. You can play like music through it without having to worry about hearing other people around you. Now, if you have them on without any music, you'll hear some surrounding noises. So you would be able to hear the TV. You would be able to hear, some of the background noises. So it's not really meant for general sound blockers unless you have music playing. When the music's playing, it works very well because, also you kind of don't hear as much when music's playing, but these really cancel out sound. So that's always nice. Alright everyone, that's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe. The link to this product is in the description below. If you have any questions, leave a comment below or tweet me, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for joining me.